Salute. Shout out to all my real ones. Salute. Salute, 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 salute. We back at it again. 12th round knockout. I'm just on here to do a pre-fight. Let's talk about the fight from last night. Shout out to all my real ones. Shout out to everybody who log into me. Appreciate it. Salute to all y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Salute. Full guns up. Yeah. What's going on in the boxing world? What's going on? I tell you, Golden Boy put on a beautiful card last night. That was a beautiful card. They did their thing. I really liked that card they put on last night. Some hell of a fighters. That's hell of a fighters. Golden Boy really got a team over there now. They didn't build it back up. De La Hoya and them boys, they back. They back, man. They back. They got fighters over there. They got some fighters over there. I did my homework. I looked at their roster. They got some champs over there. Got some guys over there. It's coming up. Salute Golden Boy. Salute Golden Boy for that show they put on last night. Shout out De La Hoya. Executioner. Salute. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that fight, all the fights was good. All of them to me was dope. They was good fights. The zone with with De La Hoya, Golden Boy promote, they did a hell of a show last night. Like that was in the pay-per-view round. I would have paid to see that. I would have paid to see them fights. That's how good they was. Like I enjoyed it. I really did. And I can't say that about, too much other stuff going on. Real talk. But anyway, that boy, what's his name? Boogie. B-U-I. Bowie. Yeah, that's how they pronounced it. Bowie. He fought Scrappy Ramirez. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. That was a good fight. I really liked that fight. That was a good fight. Them boys banged it out. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Now you got to subscribe to me. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a real good fight. I really liked it. Little Scrappy did his thing. Scrappy wasn't playing. But that boy Dewey, he was just a gunner, man. He was a young kid that that he was tough, man. You know, he was southpaw, so um, they clashed in the second round, I believe, and so that deterred things, that put a rush on things with the guy Dewey, but he has a heart of a champion, and he's gonna do things in the sport of boxing. He's gonna go somewhere in the sport of boxing. He is nice. He nice, and the boy Scrappy. Scrappy. Scrappy a little fella, but he scrapped. He hit that boy with 4 right hands in a row. 4 right hands in a row. Boom. 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 Then slid up. Boom. I said, man, that boy can take some shots. But Scrappy said, he said he knew the boy Dewey can take shots. And he did. That boy he took some hell of a shots last night. He tough. My God, he tough. Because I'm telling you, not too many people would have stood up to that kind of work. Yeah, he was really tough. And the main event was just the main event was non-stop action. The whole the whole the whole fight was non-stop action. Literally non-stop, non-stop, all 12 rounds. 4 guns up for them. Yeah, all 12 rounds. It was a it was a it was a oh my God. It was a chess game, you know. It was. It really was. It was a chess game. Like a lot of body shots, it was just good. I'm getting ahead of myself though. I'm getting ahead of myself because I have I really have to talk about Charles Conwell, 154. Charles Conwell. Now, I've heard of him and I've seen him fight twice. Both times I seen him fight, I seen him win. And I seen the dog in him. And in the back of my mind, I said, yo, can't nobody at 154 beat that boy? He's from Cleveland, Ohio. And that's what I said in my mind when I first seen him fight. I seen him fight on he was on a card, but on that card, it was a lot of Ohio fighters. That's the first time I seen him. It was all Ohio fighters, and he was on that card. Um, all of them. Abdullah Mason was on there, Tiger Johnson. It was like an Ohio thing. And that's the first time I seen Charles fight. And I was like, he kind of big for 154. let me tell you something. Last night he fought. He fought this guy. This guy was so tough. His name was what's his name? Vargas Argelina, if I'm not mistaken. Vargas Argelina. That was his name. Vargas Argelina. And he was tough. This guy was tough, man. He was tough. And he was from Argentina. And you know them Argentinians is just tough. Tough. Ask the Charles. Ask the Charles. It tell you. And let me tell you, and this is how I feel. Nobody is beating that boy at 154. Charles Bad News Conwell. Now, my opinion, which I have a right to, he's the boogeyman at 154. Period. And he called out Virgil Ortiz last night. That's who he called out, Virgil Ortiz. He called him out. And personally, me personally, I think he would beat him. Not only beat him, I think if it go to the later rounds, he'll stop him. Because the difference between them two is Charles can box and he got power. And he's a dog. And he can take a punch. Like I haven't seen nothing like that in a while. Besides the fresh Charlos. Like when they was fresh. This kid, Charles Conway, that's coming up now. Definitely world champion status. And he's the boogeyman at 154. He's the boogeyman. He's the boogeyman. He put on a good fight last night, though. Real good fight, man. Charles Conway. Check him out. Google him. Check his fights out. He's nice. Real nice. He stopped that boy with 4 left hooks. All left hooks. Last night. All left hooks. Referee said, that's it. That's it. Salute, Ohio. Four guns up for the boy Conway. Let's get it. I know that's right. Now the main event was good too. I said that earlier. The main event was that was that was a hell of a card, man. Golden Boy put on a hell of a card last night, man. That was good, real good. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Shout out, homie. Shout out, homie. Salute to the homie Malik. 5 guns up. Salute. 5 guns up. Salute to my guy. Yeah, but man, that Dazn card was dope. It was real nice. It was good, real good last night. Every fight on that card was dope. Like I said, it really could have been a pay-per-view type of thing. I know I would have paid for it, but every fight on the card in the main event was just it was just, man, the main event from the first round to the 10th 12th, it was non-stop fighting. It was a chess game all night long. Good fight, great fight. And it was a draw. They called it a draw. And it could have went either way. It really could have went either way. It really could have. It could have went either way. It really could have. You know, it was a good fight, real good fight. Yeah, but come on, come on. I always forget to take that off all the time, all the time. Yeah, but anyway, you know, in the sport of boxing, uh, sometimes you have you have the sport of boxing is like a soap opera in a lot of ways. You hear things here, you hear things there. Hello, yo, I'm doing a live. I call you when I'm on my way. The sport of boxing sometimes is like a soap opera, and I say that because it be a lot of talking. It be something from over here, something from over there, something from over there, something from over there, and and some of the stuff be so far fetched that it's just unbelievable. And then some people like really buy into it and believe it. But I was always taught it's some truth to all rumors. Rumors just don't start. Like a rumor just don't Very rarely do somebody wake up one day and say, I'm gonna make up something about this person. Very rarely. It has to start from something. You know, like you go around the classroom, you whisper in somebody's ear, and you tell a person tomorrow it's gonna rain at 10 o'clock. By the time it get out around the room, it's gonna rain 3 days now at 4 o'clock. That's something like boxing, you know. It's always some rumors, you know, like Tank and Leonard Ellaby is not seeing eye to eye. That's a fact. You know, that's definitely a fact. Um, Tank is upset about a lot of things that he was told that didn't go through. And the gist of the story is, and this is, you know, Floyd. Tank once said, it's better to be Floyd's friend than his enemy because he can do some things to you. And the same thing he said came right back to bite him. So, does that make him a fool? I know if I'm driving down the highway and I got drugs on me and I'm on Wise, and Wise tell you when the cops is on a highway and they tell me that the police is 3 miles down the road to the right, I'm gonna get off at the next exit, go around that, and get back on the highway. I'm not gonna walk into it. So, in other words, what Tank uttered came back to hurt him. Floyd fired Leonard Ellaby. That's a fact. The world know that. Everybody know that. You know, he you know, they severed ties after years and years and years and millions and millions and millions of dollars. What the fuck make you think that Leonard Ellaby won't walk away from you? What the fuck make you think you can say what you want to Leonard Ellaby? He's not he's not that, you know, he's smart. He's a very smart businessman. Now, Tank make decisions that people can't understand, and his thing is, in his mind, his thing is, fuck y'all. I do what I want to do. When you start getting the fuck it's and the people around you put you where you at today, it's gonna be hard, very hard for you to go on at the same level of you've been going. Life is not like that. It just don't. You're only as good as the people you keep around you. Period. Bottom line. Facts. You only as good as the people who you keep around you. When you have good people around you that's mentoring you and and making the moves and calling the shots, and that's all you got to do is just do it. and you didn't made millions and millions of dollars. You come from a poor background. Your mother and father is junkies, and you know you come from nothing, and these people put you around them and made you somebody. By God's grace and mercy, you have the audacity to get the fuckets. Let me tell you something, brother. It don't work like that. Because God give and he take. You will get in the ring with that boy you fighting and get knocked the fuck out. What comes around goes around, man. And I don't care who hear this, who say whatever. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You's a little dumb nigga. Period. You stupid as shit. And the moves you making, if you don't tighten up, gonna cost you your career. Now you running out the game like a bitch. Because people didn't peep your style. People didn't peep everything that you's about. And you're my favorite fighter. But people didn't peep it. They've been picking tomato cans and cab drivers and the sausage workers out there on 118th Street, you know, and then you have your little picks and this and that. That shit is over. Now it's time to step up and fight. You gotta fight, man. You have to fight. Period. You gotta fight. Bottom line. The days of cherry picking and all that shit is over. Dog, you gotta fight. If you don't fight, Shakur Stevenson, before you walk out of boxing, you a bitch. I don't care who hear this and who know this. You're a bitch. Yeah, Tank moving like he getting high, man. Somebody stupid is in Tank ear. And it could be a raggedy bitch. Well, fuck them niggas. You don't need them. Just do your own thing. You know, you got GTD, whoop whoop. You know, you yeah. How in the hell you gonna let Leonard Ellaby go? How? How can you do that? How can you let Leonard Ellaby go, man? And think Kenny Ellis gonna go with you? Kenny Ellis not going nowhere without Calvin. People been trying to separate them for years. Tank, I salute you. I respect you as a man. But as far as the sport of boxing, to me, at this present time, right here, right now, you don't have no heart, man. Yeah, I don't see where as though you have the heart of Shakur Stevenson, the heart of Abdullah Mason, the heart of uh people people who 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 don't give a fuck about losing. Like you wanna you chasing Floyd so much and his twist that you still on that vibe that you scared to lose. The best of them, Sugar Ray Leonard lost, man. Sugar Ray Robinson lost. All our greats, I'm keeping it in the African, I'm keeping it in the black community. All our greats lost. Muhammad Ali lost. And I say our greats because being a boxer and winning fights don't make you great. What makes you great is what you do outside of the ring. Like Muhammad Ali, he can go anywhere around the world and they know him and love him. Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis, anywhere around the world. Joe Louis was a humble man, but in the ring, he was a killer. Sugar Ray Robinson liked to entertain around the world. Most of them guys didn't go to war, but they went over to the war and entertained the soldiers. A lot of these black fighters back then, that's what made them great. What they did outside of the ring. Four shots up for the greats. Salute all my brothers. So Tank, when you talking about belts don't mean nothing in legacy, so you in it for the money. That's like smacking God in the face. But I'm not gonna get spiritual. I'm not gonna do all that. You took your shahada. But I can say this, and forever listening, and I know my phone gonna ring when I get off this shit. But I tell you like this, I'm only speaking the truth. Nothing I said, I take back. Nothing I say, um, I didn't I didn't mean it. I mean everything. Because I live my life like this. What goes around comes back around. What goes up must come down. It's just not possible to treat someone that done so much for you like shit. Beat them for their money. Give them crumbs because y'all was family and think in your mind that it's not going to come back. You're crazy. Enough about Tank. I'm off him. Six guns up to my man Richard Hitchison. Shout out to Richard Hitchison, brought the title back to Brooklyn. Salute Brooklyn. Salute East New York. In the building, he told y'all. He told y'all I'm different. Salute to the boy African. He told y'all I'm different. He told y'all that I'm different. Put on a clinic. Clinic. He put on a clinic. A clinic. Shout out to Africa. I'm happy for you. Salute, man. May you go on to fight Tiafimo, beat him, unify, and go ahead and fight Matias, whoop his ass, because he's a rock'em sock'em robot, can't box, flat-footed, can't move. That's why he got beat, and you will box his head off. Tiafimo can't beat you either. You have something that them guys just don't have. You can box. And you could get dog on them. And not only that, give it up for Shakur Stevenson. Give it up for Shakur Stevenson because you know why? Because you're a replica of him. 3 guns up, 4 guns up, 5 guns up, Jersey in the fucking building. You're a replica. One's a southpaw and one orthodox. Your fight game is exactly like Shakur. And that's a good thing. That's a compliment. Because Shakur is the best defensive fighter in the world. I'll debate anybody. And win. He's the best defensive fighter in the world right now. Yeah, I could call him a runner, whatever y'all want to call him. But in the sport of boxing, Shakur Stevenson can't get hit. And I'm going to say this all the way up into next Saturday. He's going to stop. Listen now. He's going to stop Kid Austin. 2 guns up for Shakur Stevenson. Stopping Kid Austin. He's going to stop. That's a fact. That's facts. That's a fact. You know what, man? You know what? I'm just keeping it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not sidelining. I'm not giving it up. I'm not making up excuses. I'm calling it how I see it. Period. I'm calling it how I see it. That's it. Bottom line, man. I'm calling it how I see it. How I see it is exactly how I'm calling it from here on out. From here on out, calling it how I see it. A duck is a duck is a duck. I can debate anybody. I can debate anybody and win. And win the debate about Tank, anybody in a situation. Tank is a fucking duck, period. That's my favorite fighter. He's my favorite fighter. But he's scared. Tank don't have no heart. When I go back to his record from then to now, the only person he fought was Cepeda. Who he took the world title from. How come Tank never in the four belt ever have them four belts? Devin Haney had them, and Devin Haney called them out. Devin Haney literally called Tank out in the four belt era when he had them belts, when he was undisputed. He called Tank out. Tank ain't want no smoke. I'm not um, you know, trying to shine on Tank or, do anything like that or, you know, he's still my favorite fighter. He my guy. That's my guy. I'm just giving up constructive criticism right now, man. It's called constructive criticism. It's real talk. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody who came out to check me. Salute, 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 salute. Like, subscribe, um, subscribe to the channel. Uh, Shout out to all my homies. Shout out to my man Malik. Salute. Four guns up to Malik. Four guns up to my man Malik. We go through our shit, but it's all love, homie. Yo, be safe. Love you, my boy. You know how I end it. It's the same way all the time. Jersey.